Skill 10. How to stay calm when everything is on fire. Emotionally, spiritually, sometimes literally. Your brain isn't bad at stress. It's just been trained to freak out at emails like they're tiger attacks. Let's set the scene. One late email equals full body panic. A weird text equals heart palpitations. Someone says, "Can we talk?" equals your soul leaves your body. Sound familiar? Congratulations. You're not broken. You just have an ancient nervous system trying to survive modern nonsense. Because your body still thinks deadlines are wolves. And public speaking is social execution. And your inbox might as well be a haunted house. But here's the good news. Calm isn't something you wait for. It's something you build, like emotional muscle, or a panic-proof bunker for your brain. In this skill, we'll teach you how to stop spiraling like a sentient tornado, rewire your inner alarm system, and stay grounded even when life feels like a gas leak in a fireworks factory. Let's kick it off with the first two brain-saving, chaos-proofing, existentially spicy tips. Tip 1. Panic is just your body playing charades badly. Ever notice how your heart races, your palms sweat, and your stomach goes full blender mode, even when nothing is technically happening? Yeah, that's not anxiety. That's your nervous system confusing feelings for facts. Here's what's actually going on. Your brain spots something uncomfortable, a confrontation, a risk, a Google Calendar invite. It yells, "Threat," without asking questions. Your body launches a full stress parade. Adrenaline, cortisol, internal screaming. But here's the twist. There's no tiger, just a Zoom call. So what do? You name it. Out loud if possible. This is panic. My body thinks I'm dying. I'm actually just mildly inconvenienced and undercaffeinated. By labeling the spiral, you pull your brain out of full tilt emergency mode. And remind it, we are not in the jungle. We are in a chair. Calm down. This is called cognitive diffusion. It's basically emotional CPR, and it works faster than your third espresso. Tip 2. Your breathing is the remote control for your nervous system. You want to feel calm? Cool. Start by not breathing like you're being chased by bees. Because when you panic, your breath gets shallow, and your body goes, "I guess we're sprinting from doom again." So instead, you hijack the system. Try this. Breathe out longer than you breathe in. Inhale 4 seconds. Exhale 6 seconds. Repeat until your body stops trying to ascend into the astral plane. This signals your vagus nerve, the chill-out switch in your nervous system, to start releasing calming chemicals. It's not woo-woo. It's straight-up biology with a yoga voice. And it's one of the only ways to manually override your freak-out reflex in under 90 seconds. Remember, you can't think your way out of panic, but you can breathe your way out. Tip 3. Overthinking is just fear in a wig. Let's translate what your brain actually means when it's overthinking. If I rehearse every possible disaster, I can maybe prevent pain. That's cute. But also, you're not building solutions, you're building horror movies. Here's what's happening. Your brain thinks thinking more equals control. But really it just creates fake problems with real symptoms. Your cortisol spikes, your jaw clenches, and you stare at the ceiling like it owes you answers. The fix? Interrupt the thought loop like a rude bouncer. Out loud. No shame. Say, "Nope, we are not doing this. This isn't thinking. This is anxiety cosplay." Then do something physical. Anything. Walk outside. Wash your face. Rearrange your pens like a psychopath. You're reminding your body, we are in the real world, not the mental simulation of doom. Because overthinking is never productive. It's just anxiety with extra steps. Tip 4. Uncertainty isn't the enemy. Your brain's addiction to closure is. Your brain wants answers. Finality. The sweet dopamine hit of, "I figured it out." But life? Life is just one long cliffhanger. And when you don't get closure, your brain short circuits like a broken GPS. No route found. Recalculating. Panic. Cry. Here's the truth. Uncertainty isn't dangerous. Your brain just sucks at waiting. So here's the reframe. You don't need certainty. You need a plan for if things go sideways. That's it. Instead of spiraling on what if it fails, try, if it fails, I'll do X, Y, and emotionally cry into a burrito. Then bounce back. Boom. Now your brain feels safer. Because you're not stuck in limbo. You're prepping for whatever. Uncertainty can't control you if you've already made peace with Plan B. And if you're extra dramatic like me, make a playlist for each possible outcome. Victory song, meltdown anthem, bounce back banger. You're covered. Tip 5. Let your emotions finish their damn sentence. Most people interrupt their emotions like rude customers. I feel anxious, stop it. I'm sad, fix it. I'm angry, breathe it away now. And your nervous system just clutches its metaphorical pearls and shuts down. Here's a wild idea. Let the emotion finish. That doesn't mean wallow. It means pause and ask, what are you trying to tell me? Because behind every big emotion is a boundary that got crossed, a fear that wants attention, or a need that's waving a tiny flag. Let it speak. Cry if you need to. Shake your limbs. Scream into a pillow like it's the void that ghosted you. Then, and only then, decide what to do next. Because emotions aren't the enemy. Unprocessed ones are. And sometimes the calm you're chasing is just waiting on the other side of one solid ugly cry. Tip 6. You can detach without becoming a cold-blooded cyborg. Let's talk about emotional detachment. Not the toxic kind where you ghost your own feelings and become an IKEA lamp. The smart kind. The one where you choose what matters and let the rest dissolve like cheap makeup in the rain. Here's the move. When something stressful hits, ask, is this mine to solve? Or just mine to feel for a moment? If it's not yours to fix, you let it pass through. You don't fight it. You don't shove it down. You witness it. Example, coworker is spiraling. You stay grounded. Twitter is yelling. You don't engage. Someone sends a passive-aggressive emoji. You send a duck gif and move on. You become a calm-eyed raccoon in a dumpster fire. Still present, but not flammable. That's emotional detachment, not disconnection. Discretion. Tip 7. Other people's stress is not your to-do list. You ever walk into a room and immediately feel like your blood pressure just adopted a toddler? That's emotional contagion. It's real. And if you're an empathic little gremlin, you absorb that chaos like your skin is made of emotional Velcro. Here's how to stop. 1. Notice the shift. I was fine 5 minutes ago. What changed? 2. Name the feeling. This tension? Not mine. 3. Physically reset. Move. Exhale. Stretch like a pissed off cat. Bonus. Create a psychic raincoat. Yup. Mentally picture yourself zipping up a giant invisible hoodie every time you walk into chaos. Silly? Maybe. But your nervous system understands rituals better than logic. You don't have to fix everyone. You just have to stay dry while they splash. Tip 8. Saying, I'm not okay, is actually a power move. You know what's more exhausting than stress? Pretending you're not stressed. It's like carrying a fridge and telling everyone, oh this, it's actually really light. I love it. My spine's just naturally shaped like a question mark. Stop. Here's what calm people know. I'm not okay is not weakness. It's emotional GPS. It tells people where you are, so they can meet you, or leave you alone if you need space. Saying, I'm not okay, sets the stage for boundaries, support, and ironically, actual calm. Because bottling it up turns your nervous system into a shaken soda can. You don't have to explain. You don't have to unpack childhood trauma. You just say, hey, I'm offline right now. No need to fix me. Just letting you know I'm recharging. Boom. You're human, not a productivity robot. Tip 9. Calm is most powerful when it's unexpected. You ever watch someone stay calm during chaos and think, are they enlightened or just dissociating? Sometimes both. But here's the truth. In high-stress situations, calm becomes contagious. Like emotional Wi-Fi, but without the buffering. And that kind of calm, it's not Zen monk magic. It's trained. Because you don't rise to the occasion. You fall to your level of preparation. Fire drill your brain. Practice tiny moments of calm during dumb stress. Traffic jam? Practice belly breathing like a weird little monk in a Prius. Someone's yelling? Zoom out. Picture them as a toddler in a business suit. Argument escalating? Lower your voice instead of matching theirs. It freaks people out in the best way. People expect panic. Give them composure. It's unnerving. It's powerful. It makes you look like you've got a secret. Spoiler, you do? It's regulation. Tip 10. Build a pre-meltdown ritual before you become an emotional Roomba. Most people only think about calming down after they've already exploded like a shaken kombucha. Too late. The secret? Pre-meltdown rituals. Just like you plug in your phone before it dies. You can charge your nervous system before it burns out. Pick a signal, something your body does when you're nearing the edge. Jaw clenching? That shoulder scrunch like you're becoming a turtle? That glassy-eyed stare where you look like a haunted Sims character? As soon as it hits, trigger your pre-meltdown sequence. 1. Name it. This is the edge. 2. Move it. Shake, stretch, stomp like you're casting out a demon. 3. Reset it. Breathe. Sip water. Blast your comeback anthem. Bonus round. Create a rage playlist. Not to stay angry, but to blast the chaos out of your system without collateral damage. You don't have to wait until your brain melts into goo. You can intervene. Early. Loudly. With style. Finale. Calm is not a mood. It's a muscle. Let's end this with a cold truth, served warm. You're not bad at staying calm. You just never learned how to train for it. Because no one teaches emotional first aid. They just say don't cry, chill out, be strong. And meanwhile, your nervous system is backstage like, I literally have no idea what I'm doing. But now, you do. You've got tools. You've got reflexes. You've got weird breathing tricks and rage rituals and duck gifts. Calm isn't about pretending nothing's wrong. It's about knowing you'll survive it. Even when your inbox explodes. Even when your brain spins. Even when you feel like human spaghetti. So next time life starts yelling, lower your shoulders, unclench your jaw, and give it that deadpan look like, you again? You've got this. Subscribe if you want more emotionally feral survival guides like this. Next up, Skill 11, The Lazy Genius's Guide to Building Discipline Without Becoming a Boring Robot. Spoiler, yes, snacks are involved.